What's up, you guys? My name is Selena Amor and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be recapping All-Star 7 and we are going to be recapping the talent show that they did, and this is the penultimate episode, so the finale next week, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and get in drag, do a little lip syncing look, I don't know, just a little smoky eye, red lip, you know the vibes. But before I get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and glue down the brows, do my color correction and foundation off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and did foundation off camera, and now I'm going to go ahead and start getting into the girls. So we're going to start off with their Tic Tac lunches, and then we're going to go into their talent show performances. First up, we have Trinity the Tuck, and I really loved her banter with RuPaul and Michelle. I love Trinity. She's had some problematic moments, but I'm not going to let that define her. You can tell that she's grown a lot as a person, and I'm really glad to see Trinity. I had been looking at her in a whole new light. She is so good at Drag Race. Like, I don't know any other girls that are like on the level that she is with Drag Race. Like, literally 11 challenge wins. What? Like, in the 3 seasons that she's been in, she's the only girl to win 11 challenges. That's icon behavior. And I loved the talk that she had about the charity that she is performing for. They're doing a talent show where they perform for charity, and the charity that she is performing for is Planned Parenthood. And I loved the talk that she had with Rue and Michelle about Planned Parenthood. That was a really good conversation about how, you know, people look at it in a negative light, and especially coming where she comes from, a southern state, which I'm from the South, I'm from Texas, I understand all of that stuff way too well. So I definitely relate to Trinity a lot, and I'm glad that she is doing some charity work for Planned Parenthood because we love to see it. For her talent show, she did an original song, which was like a little country rap song, and I was living for it, girl. I live. She really turned it. Her backup dancers were so hot. Oh my gosh, all of their backup dancers all night were so hot. Oh my gosh, now I'm thinking about it. But her backup dancers were so hot. Her song was fun. I thought, you know, just a basic little drag queen song, but I really like how she got dunked with sweet tea at the end. That was pretty fun, and she looked great. So, come on, Trinity, you better work. Next up, we had Evie Oddly, and honestly, her TikTok lunch, I was crying so hard during her TikTok lunch. Evie, she's so special. She deserves the whole world, and it's so sad to hear, like, about her, it's so sad to hear about her condition, and about how she's, you know, rapidly losing all the skills that she once had. It breaks my heart hearing that because, you know, we're so used to her doing all those like backflips, kicks, splits, all that stuff. But, you know, now that, you know, she's getting a little bit older and that time is just catching up with her and doing all the stunts and stuff like that. It breaks my heart hearing that she's losing all that stuff, and how it's just like difficult for her just to like stand up in heels. I just can't imagine that. That is so sad, and it just breaks my heart that she has to go through that. And then for the charity, she did the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, which once again breaks my heart hearing that she has to watch her mother go through domestic violence, and that was like some of her earliest memories. Breaks my heart. No one should have to go through that, let alone witness it. And I'm glad that she chose that as her charity, because I know that's something that a lot of people deal with, and it's good. For Evie's talent show, I really loved how, like she said, she's doing a callback and kind of a love letter to the tricks that she is losing. And it breaks my heart that she is losing those abilities, but I loved her performance. I loved the entrance of it whenever she came out. Well, she had her backup dancer carry out that little trunk, and then she popped out of the trunk and then started rapping. I thought that was amazing. That was so cool. And then she also just looked gorgeous. Her outfit, I loved her outfit so much. The little pink cowboy hat, the big little pimp coat, oh yeah. I loved it. It was so cute. And then of course the backflips she was doing, oh my god. Oh, I wish I could flip that much, Lord. Oh my gosh, I know she says she's losing her abilities, but girl, I can't see it because she turned that out. Ooh, girl. Next up, we had Jada Essence Hall, who is probably my favorite drag queen on the planet. I love her so much. She deserves the whole world. She is my baby, oh my lord. I loved the talk she had with Rue about like her being able to be herself and finally figuring out who she is and being comfortable with her being herself. I loved that conversation. It's just something that, all of us try so hard and try so long to do is finding ourselves and hearing about how she found herself after her season. And I have a special connection with Jada because I discovered drag recently. So season 12 was the first season that I watched. And, Jada was my little pandemic queen. I love Jada. I think she deserves her flowers and deserves the whole world because she is such an amazing drag queen. You can tell I'm a Jada stan. I love her so much. And then the charity that she decided to go for is Free Black Therapy, which I thought was amazing. I love the thought of free therapy just for anybody. Everybody needs therapy. A lot of people frown and don't like it, but the world would be so much better if everyone just went to therapy, girl. And then for Jada's talent show performance, girl, she did a original rap song kind of thing, and ooh, child, she ate that up. It was so good. Oh my god. I'm a little sad that she wasn't like top two of the week because I really liked her talent show. Out of all like the performance and like original songs, hers was my favorite. Besides Shea Coulee, but we'll get into that in a minute. But she looked so hot. I loved like the little 90s, early 2000s moment. It was so, it just, Jada gives me life. I'm such a Jada stan, and she just ate that up, and she looked gorgeous. Jada, Jada, you got my heart. I love you, baby girl. Alrighty, so I finished my base off camera. Blinding highlight. You already know the vibes. But we're going to go ahead and start the eyes and get into the next girl. So next up we had Jinx Monsoon, and I loved her Tic Tac lunch with Rue. I love Jinx Monsoon in general. She is such an amazing drag queen, and I love just getting to know more about her. I followed her for such a long time. Ever since I figured out about drag, I started following Jinx because she was one of my favorite drag queens. Don't mind that I f***ed up this little part of the eyeshadow. We're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna cover it up. But the charity that Jinx chose to support is the Black Visions Collective, and I really loved the talk that she had with Rue about her sobriety because I love hearing drag queens talk about their sobriety because, being in nightlife and clubs and bars and stuff like that, you're just surrounded by it. So I really commend a drag queen who is sober. Also, I loved hearing Rue open up about being sober because, he's talked about it a little bit, but, we never, really heard him about it. I don't know, I just love getting to know more about Rue because he has that very supermodel presence. So I'm glad that we get to know more about him. It just opens more heart to him, like he says, with the contestants. But for her talent show number, she did this kind of cabaret, Broadway style singing. It was really good. It was comedy, it was campy, she has such a beautiful voice. I loved it. Jinx really turned this talent show out, and she looked gorgeous. I loved that little blue dress she was in. It was the way it fit her body, she looked gorgeous. Come on, Jinx, you better work. So next up we had Shea Coulee, and I just love Shea Coulee so much. Literally this whole season is just full of my favorites, and I'm just so happy to see them all in one season together. I really low-key loved Shay's story arc this season of her only have 1 star, and then, spoiler alert, her winning 3 stars at the end of the challenge and making it to the finale. I thought that was amazing. She's just the personification of never give up, because if she would have given up, girl, she wouldn't have made it to this finale. What the f***? That's so crazy. That is crazy. This is wild. And then for her talent show, oh my god, her talent show was so amazing. I loved it. She was giving me all the Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson realness, Beyonce. Oh my god. She was giving me everything, the choreography, the song. That sounded like a song I would be listening to, bumping on the radio, like, Miss Shea better work. I am so glad that she was in the top and was able to come up sneaking and get a spot in the finale. Like, that is so crazy. She did that. She really did that. Alright, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. They look somewhat even. Eyebrows are a struggle every day for me. The more I look at them, the more uneven they look, so I'm gonna stop looking at them now. So next up we had Raja, and I loved her little Tic Tac lunch with Rue. I loved hearing about her relationship with her father and how they were so close. I think that's so cute because I have a good relationship with my dad, so I kind of relate to anybody who does. And the charity that she is choosing to support is the National Center for Trans Equality, which I loved at the point where she said that she's supporting that because she found most of her drag from trans women, which is very important that we remember that because drag mainly came from trans black women, which we need to acknowledge and appreciate. Raja's talent show, she did this Bali dance, which I thought was very fun and interesting. I've never seen anything like that before, so I was glad Raja showcased that, and it was cool learning that she was actually from Indonesia, and that was like a dance that she grew up doing. I loved hearing the story about like her in the airport and her dad finding her doing that dance. I thought that was such a cute story. I really loved hearing about Raja and her dad's relationship. That was really cute. Next up we had the Vivian, and I love Vivian. I've loved her ever since I watched her on UK. I'm so glad that she has hopped across the pond and come into the States to get more exposure, really, and hopefully win some cash. I mean, she already has won cash, actually, so scratch that. But I'm just so excited to see Vivian back, and I really did not expect her to slay as hard as she did this season. I mean, I knew she was an amazing, talented queen, but god dang, she is so good. The charity she's supporting is Trans Lifeline, which I love how she is empowering the trans community and helping back, which is something that they are in desperate need of right now. And then for her talent show, I thought it was cute. She sounded amazing. She has such a great singing voice. Her backup dancers were hot once again, which I love. But yeah, she looked great, sounded great. Her song was good. I loved it. Yeah, she did pretty good this episode. And then last up, we had Monet Exchange, which I just love her energy with RuPaul. It is amazing. The way that her and RuPaul banter together, and Michelle, honestly, the way she's just able to easily just conversate with them is truly amazing and really commendable. Because I can barely talk to a camera by myself. Like, come on. Then the charity that she is performing for is Color of Change, which I think is great. We need to really just stop racial discrimination just because we are different colors. Does not mean a thing, and I'm glad that Monet is. That's honestly such a great charity, and I'm glad that Monet. I just stopped my makeup to talk about Monet's talent show because, girl, oh my god. So we learned that Monet had went to college to study opera, and she decides that she is going to sing opera for the talent show, and girl, it was amazing. I literally, whenever she sounds so beautiful with the bass like going so low, and whenever she just started singing, I immediately stopped what I was doing and just started watching her because I was just so entranced by her. She looked gorgeous. She sounded amazing. You can tell that she studied that. You know that she paid good money for that degree because, she really turned the party. Oh my god. I cannot get over that. I really did not know that she had that in her. That was amazing. This is a Monet Exchange Stan account now. Sorry about it. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up the eyes. We look nice and good. And I'm going to go ahead and start doing the lips now. Got the lips done. I'm really debating if I want to add gloss to this. Nah, we'll keep it matte. So I'm going to go ahead and do some lashes, put on the wig and outfit, and I will be right back. This is the final look. We're looking so hot and sexy. I'm so hot right now. Ooh, I look so sexy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of this episode. Who's your top four? We got Shea Coulee, we got Monet Exchange, Jinx Monsoon, and Trinity the Tuck. Which one of those four do you want to see take the crown? Personally, I'm Team Monet or I'm Team Jinx. So let me know who you want to see win the crown. Other than that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought about this video, and I will see you guys next time. See you guys later. Bye.